Somebody shout power. Yes, you're welcome to this edition of our teaching today. So today I'm going to be going straight to our teaching, what we're going to be learning today. Simple techniques to raise your vibrational frequency. Simple techniques to raise your vibrational frequency. Just like I taught in my previous video, I say your vibrational frequency is the energy you emit per time. I gave an illustration. I said if you check out a photoclinic pictures of a human being that is drawn and captured, you discover that there is this glowing light around that human structure that stands this way. So that glowing light around that human structure that stands in a particular erected form is a light that is called emitting energy. It's an energy that is emitted. So it's glowing. Your own natural eyes cannot see it, but with ultraviolet light, you can be able to capture all that. Now, let me tell you something. Your frequency per time determines what you attract in your life per time. So when you are running on the high vibrational frequency, just like I taught in the previous video, you attract those things that are good, those things that are wonderful. You discover that your moods are always good. Your mood are always wonderful. You always feel grateful. You always feel very, very high-minded in vision. You feel so exploratory. But when you are running on the low vibrational frequency, you discover that your mindset, your mood is down. Anything people say to you really gets easy up to you because your mood already is down. And when your mood is down, your guard is down. And when your guard is down, you start attracting creepy things. You start attracting negative things because like attracts like. Like attracts like. When you are on the high vibrational frequency, you will attract those things that are running on the high vibrational frequencies, the good things of life. Or when you are running on the low vibrational frequency perpetually, you attract the kind of life that you don't want, even the kind of spouses, the kind of relationship that you don't want. Now, one of the simple questions is, how can I raise my vibrational frequency? Because as a human being, you will not always be able to stay on the high vibrational frequency one way, one time or the other, because I told you how to instantly raise your vibrational frequency. I said number one in my past video. I said number one, become aware of your thoughts. What are you thinking? Ask yourself, go outside yourself, sit down and look at yourself and ask yourself, what am I constantly thinking on a daily basis? When you are aware, when you catch yourself on the kind of thoughts you think. Number two, to raise your vibrational frequency, I said you should be grateful, have the mindset of gratitude. So now, you will know that you are running on the low vibrational frequency when your mood is down, when you're feeling so lost, when you're feeling lack, scarcity, when you are feeling hopeless. Right there and then, catch yourself, know that you are running on the low vibrational frequency. Now, since you are a human being, you will not always be able to stay on the high vibrational frequency. That is why I brought out to us the simple techniques to raise our vibrational frequency, to get to that point where you are now attracting high valuable things in your life. And on this particular episode, I'm going to be talking to us about eight techniques to raise our vibrational frequency. Stay tuned to the end because your life is going to change this moment. Before I continue, please, I'd like you to subscribe to this channel so that whenever videos like this do come up, you will be the first to know. Because I am one of the students of Bob Proto who constantly talk about energy. And in my field, I am one of the best. If you want your life to change, like from darkness to light, I am the person who's going to help you out. And I'm going to show you the simple techniques that I use to change my own self from ground zero up onto the higher level. So number one simple techniques to raise your vibrational frequency here is music. Haven't you on your own discovered that sometimes when you are feeling down, there is a kind of high energetic music you put, like a high beat music you put. You discover that you're no longer feeling moody again. You're now feeling energetic. You're not feeling very strong because music enters directly to the soul. It enters directly to your subconscious mind. Haven't you discovered that music brings past memories? perhaps you were heartbroken in the past. A particular kind of music, when played to you, will definitely bring back those memories. And when those memories of the past come back, they might either boost your immune or they might make you to shrivel. So the music you play part time can make you to run on a high vibrational frequency. That is why you see that gospel ministers, whenever they want to do their healing evangelistic meeting, they will start up with singing music, music to the Holy Spirit. You see soft playing worship songs. Those worship songs help you to raise your vibrational frequency to the frequency of possibilities. So number one simple technique to raise your vibrational frequency is music. What music are you playing? The music you play constantly in your life determines the vibrational frequency you run on. Number two, mindfulness, otherwise we call it meditation. Mindfulness, or we call it meditation. In order to raise your vibrational frequency, you have to be mindful. Go down, sit down in a quiet environment. Close your eye, take a deep breath. Don't allow anybody to disturb you. Don't even allow your phone to ring. Because at that point in time, anything that distracts your focus will break this thing that you're about to learn now. Sit down, breathe in, breathe out without any distraction. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, exhale. Do it consciously. Do it consciously for like 3 to 10 times. Relax your mind. Don't think of any stuff. There are so many thoughts that will try to enter your mind, try to, find a space in your head immediately. No, just don't push them away. Simmer them, take them in, but just calm your nerve. Calm your nerves. Sit down quietly. Start thinking good thoughts. Maybe way back in school, maybe way back in your company, or maybe way back in your past relationship. Just start reminiscing those thoughts. Allow good feelings to pass through you. Sit down. Don't think about the sorrows of life. Don't think about how things are juggling you up, how things are not really working. No, remove all those thoughts. Just calm yourself. Calm your mind, because a calm mind can be able to raise its vibrational frequency. Number three, simple techniques to raise your vibrational frequency is high energetic relationship. High energetic relationship. If you are in a cold environment and suddenly enter a hot environment, like a sunny environment, you discover that your body temperature will increase or decrease. You find out that when you leave a cold environment and enter a hot environment, your body becomes hot. When you leave a hot environment and go to a cold environment, you discover that your body becomes cool. That is how it is. When you attach yourself to a low energetic human being, your energy becomes low, your vibration becomes low, because their frequency, if they are dominant, it will affect your own frequency. No wonder when you are feeling very good, feeling very well, you now go close to a person who is so pessimistic about life, seeing the wrong views of life, taking the wrong views of life. You discover that sooner than later, you start thinking like them, you start getting worried and not worked up like them, you start getting upset or even angry just the way they are doing their life. Because like attract like, iron sharpness iron. When you go to a high energetic relationship, if you are poor and you go to 5 rich people constantly for 1 good year, you discover that something about your life will change from poverty to wealth. You may not immediately get that money, but your feelings will change. You no longer start seeing yourself or feeling poor anymore. You start seeing yourself as a wealthy person. And can I tell you something? What brings wealth is how you feel, not just how you work. If you constantly work hard and feel poor, you will remain in a perpetual state of poverty. But now you may currently not work very hard, but if you constantly see yourself as a wealthy person and constantly feel as a wealthy person, little actions you take will be amplified, gearing you towards wealth and success. So when you go to high energetic relationship, they energetically spoil you. They raise your vibrational frequency. They give you another perspective of life. So therefore, your vibrational frequency starts running on the A-list vibrational frequency of good mood, joy, happiness, wealth, abundance. But when you go to a low energetic relationship, you discover that scarcity mentality, you always feeling trepidation, you always feeling anxious, you always feeling bad. You now have scarcity mentality, no abundance in you. You start feeling low because you are running with a low vibrational frequency energy relationship. Number 4, high energetic environment. What environment do you find yourself? Can I tell you something? Most people are poor not because they are not working hard. They are poor because the environment they are in is conducive to making them poor. Most people have never lived around wealthy people, so constantly they see poor people always around, day in, day out, day in, day out. So their mindset is always pinned on poverty because, can I tell you something? The real truth is what you consistently see determines who you eventually become. If you consistently see poverty, you eventually end up a poor person. If you consistently see wealth, abundance, affluence, your subconscious mind will try to replicate what you show it internally. That is why I say, as within, so without. Your environment, what you constantly see, determines who you eventually become. So when you constantly see poverty, when you constantly see low energy, your life definitely will start vibrating on the lower frequency of lack, poverty, scarcity, depression, and all the negative things that are attached to the lower frequency. But when you go to high energetic environment, you will discover that your mood will be elevated. Your mind will be sweet. You will be in the good mood. You will always feel very good and better. And when you feel good and better of yourself, you will start vibrating on the higher frequency. Number 5, media. What media are you exposed to? Now, you must consciously remove negative suggestive media to yourself, away from yourself. If you constantly on tune to the media or the television and you hear 20 people died in Baghdad, 40 people drowned in River Jordan, all those negative news will be entering your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind will always replicate what you give to it. Your subconscious mind is like a woman and your conscious mind is like a male. The sperm that goes into the woman is what forms the baby. So when you constantly listen to negative suggestion outwardly, they will not form like the sperm that enters the woman's body, therefore bringing negative circumstance in your objective world. So you must learn to reduce or totally eliminate negative media from your life. Listen to podcasts. Listen to teachings like you are listening now. Listening to sermons. Listening to preachings. Whatever is instructional materials. Those things are the things that are going to help you. Number 6 simple techniques to raise your vibrational frequency is visualization, otherwise called the mental movie. Just like I told you about this mindfulness in number 2. On the visualization, sit down, project yourself. Sit down. You may be poor right now. You may not have all the money in the world. Your life may not really be going fine. That's true. That is what we are seeing in this objective world. But before your objective world will change, your internal life is first of all going to change, because as within, so without. As life will always want to correspond. Your physical objective world will always want to correspond with your internal being. Are you getting the point? So now, see that, visualize the kind of life you want to have the next 10 years of your life. See that when you start, you may be poor, you may be living in a one-room apartment, but visualize that you'll be owning an estate. When you start visualizing yourself owning an estate, you discover that your body becomes hot. Your vibrational frequency begins to change from that of a poor person into that of a wealthy person. You discover that you start entertaining good moods. You start feeling high, because can I tell you something? Your subconscious mind doesn't know what is real versus imagined. So even when you are sitting down imagining good things, your subconscious mind takes it that it is real. And what you consistently take as real in your inner life will objectively objectify itself in the outward life. So constantly visualize the kind of life you want to have. Constantly visualize the kind of spouse you want to get married to. Constantly visualize the kind of company you want to own, the kind of company you want to build. All those things will start making you to move from one vibrational frequency up onto the next vibrational frequency. Because when you visualize constantly, your feelings begins to change. To make anything objectified in your natural life, in your third dimensional life, you must clone it, cover it with feelings, because feelings precedes actions. How you feel determines what you get. How you feel determines the next available actions you take. If you feel down, you take actions that will be bringing you down. You will not even be energetic to take any move. If you feel up and vibrational, you feel highly vibrational, you will find out that you are energetic, you want to take move, just like I'm vibrational now. I'm talking boom, 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 boom. I even want to punch your face. No, I'm not punching, I'm only just giving you high vibrational frequency move. But as we are going further, please, I'd like you to subscribe, turn on the notification icon, and share it also to your community. So this is a mental movie. Play a mental movie of the kind of life you want to have the next 20 years. Are you an upcoming YouTuber? What kind of life would you want to have after you become monetized? What kind of life do you want to become after you now achieve certain things? Start sitting down, mentally play that movie in your mind. You discover that your mood begins to change. Your vibrational frequencies will not be raised. Number 7 is affirmation. Affirmations can be silent and they can be audible. So what are you telling yourself? For example, I am good, I am blessed, I am highly favored. I usually do this with my son whenever I'm taking him to the school. Whatever I say, I tell him to repeat it. So I say I'm the governor, he says I'm the governor. I say I'm blessed and highly favored, he said he's blessed and highly favored. I say all things are working for my good. He says all things are working for his good. And I discovered that when we kept on doing that thing, right from when he started school till the moment to the moment of the class he has always been taking first position, because your affirmation has a way of entering your subconscious mind. But let me give you the caveat here. Don't just say empty affirmative words. Attach your affirmative words with feelings, because feelings determines your emotions. Your emotions is what conveys your practical affirmations to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind will always want to bring in availability to your objective world that which you always give as affirmation to it. Affirm, reaffirm, affirm, reaffirm. Affirm the good things of life. Say it with your mouth, because as you are saying it, as you've said to my ears, so will I do unto you. Your subconscious mind says, as you have said to my ears, so will I do unto you. Number 8, which is final, self-care. You are the engine of your life. If you keep on treating yourself wrongly, how do you think you are going to achieve the right things? You are expecting your spouse to treat you well, when you yourself, you're not treating yourself very well. So to raise your vibrational frequency, treat yourself very well, treat yourself very good. Give yourself the good things of life. When you give yourself the good things of life, you will naturally have elevated your life to the higher frequency, thereby attracting people that are going to take you serious. But when you don't treat yourself very good, when you don't give yourself this very self-care that you deserve, you find out that the people that are coming to you will always want to demean you, always want to bring you down, because you have never taught them how to treat you well. So when you treat yourself very, very well, you are now running on a high vibrational frequency. When you treat yourself very well, you discover that naturally you become good. You start feeling good because you treated yourself very good. Treat yourself very, very well. You are the engine of your life. If you are dead today, all is gone. Take yourself out. Give yourself a good treat. When you take yourself to an exotic environment, you will discover that there is this feelings that is inside you. You start feeling wealthy. You just cross your leg and you are enjoying yourself. When you stay on that particular frequency for quite a long time, you start attracting things that are on that vibrational level. It's as simple as that. Please, I'd like you to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You are not under any compulsion, but if something is helping you, why not subscribe? It's also a way of encouraging me to keep on showing up. Even if you don't subscribe, I will keep on showing up because this is one of the good I decided that I'm going to give out to the world. Thank you very much for tuning to the end. Thank you.